We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Hi guys, it's Simon from Tech My Life Video, and this is the news. Just going to update you on some of the things that I've come across that sparked my interest over the last week and a bit. The first one is this kid Exoskeleton. Now this is kind of cool. It's only worth, what was it, just have a quick look, $21,000. You know, so put that in my Christmas stocking. But it's kind of cool, although it does remind me of the things from The Matrix, which I always thought kind of looked a bit stupid. You just kind of, there's a guy sitting there right in the middle and you just shoot him and, you know, problem solved. So they always looked a bit strange, but it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, so there you go. I'm sure one day we'll all have them. Oh, I love this one. It's a USB aquarium. Now, you know, it's got a spot on the side that you can see there in the picture. You know, it's got the fish on one side, and on the other side you can put things like your iPhone and your scissors. And I've been just thinking, I've been sitting here at my desk thinking, you know what? You know what my iPhone holder kind of stand is missing is something next to it filled with water. So I can just reach over and, oh, whoops, drop my phone in the fish tank. Duh. Oh, this next one is kind of cool. It's a Bond bike. Now, even without the ejector seat and the flame-throwing handlebars, this is kind of cool. I don't live where it snows, but I reckon I'd be crazy enough to want to have a go on this if it was in the snow. As you can see, it's got a Caterpillar track on the back and skis on the front, so when the front tyre sinks in, the skis take over. That's awesome. I want one. Probably, as I said, without the flamethrowers, although I used to be a bike courier and the flamethrowers probably would have come in handy. Moving on to some interesting things with keyboards. Now, I've got an iPad and I've got a laptop, and here's a case that can turn your iPad into a laptop, which kind of defeats the purpose. Look, I guess it, you know, if somebody does a lot of typing, then maybe they'd want this. But I kind of look at it and go, well, if you're going to do a lot of typing, get a laptop. So maybe it's just me. But I think this product, I'm not really sure about it. Look, if I can get my hands on one, I'll do a review and I'll let you know what I think. But yeah, I'm looking off to the side here because I'm looking at a picture of it. It's up there for you guys. But yeah, look, I don't see the point personally. Something else with a keyboard. Now, this one I really do like. It's a little fold-out keyboard, which can be used with your iPhone or iPad, but it folds up into a neat little parcel that you can see here. So look, I reckon this is kind of a handy little device. You know, it's the kind of thing that, unlike a big flat keyboard that you can't kind of fold up and pop into a little bag, you know, this could be a real good portable keyboard for times when you want to have a keyboard. Unlike the case which I just showed you a minute ago, I think this is a handy option of something to have. Oh, and talking of keyboards, have you ever been thinking, my iPhone is far too neat and compact and it fits in my pocket? What I really want is a massive big fold-out keyboard. Yeah, well, here it is. I've got an iPhone because it is what it is. It doesn't need a fold-out keyboard. If you're typing that much, ring your friend up and talk to them. So that's what I think about that one. Well, talking about stupid things, Steve over at Microsoft has had his bonus cut. His bonus was $670,000, which was equal to his salary. Now, it could have been more, but the failure of the kin and any tablet efforts for Microsoft has caused, you know, his bonus to be cut. But his salary being $670,000, that's peanuts in terms of CEO dollars. I mean, there's CEOs out there being paid $20 million, and we're talking about Microsoft, one of the biggest really companies in the world. I mean, it controls the majority of the computer industry. To be paying a CEO these kind of dollars is just crazy. No wonder they're having things like the Courier not going into production and things like the Kin being a failure. This is a concern. I mean, get somebody that says, I'll work for you, but you're going to have to pay me a decent salary. I mean, I would think that any of the top people in Apple are on a bigger salary than the CEO of Microsoft. And their bonuses in terms of their shareholdings in the company are massive. I mean, I don't know what Steve's shareholdings are in Microsoft, but the salary seems incredibly low. I know Steve Jobs supposedly only takes $1 as a salary, but he's worth about $6 billion. So it's not so much of a worry for Steve. That is Apple Steve, not Microsoft Steve. And talking about stupid CEOs, over at Activision, we've got the CEO complaining about censorship of games and free speech. Bloody American Constitution. Yeah, free speech is fine. But, you know, you're not allowed to slag off the president in America, and you're not allowed to, you have to refer to him as Mr. President. Well, that's not freedom of speech. So, don't even get me started. But then we have games these days that are very graphic because the graphics are now capable of making the games very graphic. When I was a kid, we had games like this. This is an iPad game. But this is what the games were like. They weren't like they are now. Well, look. They were pixels on a screen. Now they're blood and gore. And there needs to be censorship because there's some things that young children shouldn't be seeing. That's just common sense. So, you know, stop smoking the wacky tobacco, Mr. Activision. God, I'm really venting today, aren't I? Well, I'm going to vent about one more thing, and it's American patent law. It is ridiculous. It has always been ridiculous. Well, as long as I can remember, it's been ridiculous, and until they change it, it will be ridiculous. Companies like Apple, Microsoft, Rhapsody, and Napster have been targeted in a patent lawsuit over distribution of musical product via a website vendor over the internet. It's ridiculous. Absolutely absurd. It is crazy. I'm a musician and, you know, soon they're going to stop you being able to do anything. As I've said in my past videos, soon they'll patent breathing. It is crazy to allow these stupid patents to keep on going on and on and on. Breathe. Well, I'm going to cut this video there. I'm going to go have a lie down. I'm Simon from Tech My Life Video. And I nearly said, you've been filled in. Been watching too much Philip DeFranco. I'm Simon from Tech My Life Video, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Hi guys. Oh, I love this. Hi guys, it's Simon from Tech My Life Video, and I just wanted to update you on some of the things that have been popping up on websites and things like that over the last little bit of time. So let's call it the news. Sounded a bit news-on. First one is this kid, Exoskeleton.